Who does she have?
She's Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh my God.
I had my rebellious pastor's daughter phase, and I was an 18-year-old living with an 80-year-old. I love horror. I'm a very socially anxious person.
Are you?
This woman answers, and I don't think she spoke English, but she was like, oh, come. And I was like, hey.
In your Black
nurse.
Widow
In my
outfit?
Black Widow outfit. I was like, oh no, like I'm not, no, just no survival instincts really. Hey, my name's Taylor. Like, so if they ever make a live action Pokemon, that's what I want to do. Love telling stories. That's what it all has boiled down to.
Today's guest is the wonderful Taylor Kottke. Taylor has something rare in this industry, a total sense of calm. She is an effortless, grounded actress. You've seen her in projects like The Pulse on Netflix. And she's also a serious go-getter behind the camera by writing and producing her own short film, Party People. She proves she doesn't wait for permission. She creates her own opportunities. I truly believe she is one of those actors who should be working all of the time. And I'm so excited to talk with her about her path, her hustle, and what's next. Taylor, I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you.
And I'll be honest, not for the first time, but the second time. Thank you so much for coming back, for being one of my first guinea pigs that the sound did not agree with us.
Hey, that's fine. I loved hearing that intro a second time.
Did you?
Now I'm not awkward about it because I've already heard it. The first time I was like, this is so nice. I don't know what to do. But that time I was like, thank you.
You owned it, didn't you? Mm-hmm. You're like, damn right I am.
Took the second time, but yeah.
It always does with some of us. Mm-hmm. Taylor, where are you from in the world?
I am from St. Louis, Missouri, smack dab, middle of the Midwest.
Which I've already forgotten, which is great.
Which is great. Hopefully you just forgot everything.
I did. I kind of like prepared myself for today. I was like, forget everything you learned. Forget
just
everything you learned. And I think it kind of worked. So you said St. Louis, Missouri.
Yes.
What was your childhood like?
My childhood was honestly great. My dad is a pastor. And when I was growing up, he was a youth pastor. So he was in charge of like 8th grade to seniors in high school. And we had hundreds of people in our youth group.
Okay.
And I had 3 older brothers as well. So our
3?
I do.
You have 3 older brothers.
My house was like flooded with teenagers all the time.
Yeah.
And as a kid, that's like the coolest thing in the whole world.
Did your brothers, were they like the big older brothers that protected you, or did they pick on you?
They picked on me.
What?
But I mean, like now I feel like they're a little more protective, but no, it was very not like that.
Growing up in a household like that, did you feel like a tomboy?
Oh, for sure.
Are you still a tomboy?
Definitely. Look at what I'm wearing. My husband's shirt. Yes. 100%.
I love that though. You are so cool, but I'm like, it's funny because I don't think I would ever call you tomboyish. But now that you say it, I'm like, you are kind of tomboyish.
A little bit. I mean, I like a little of both.
You're very classy and elegant.
Thank you.
And like very put together and very feminine. So 3 older brothers picked on you. You were a tomboy and your father was a pastor.
Yes.
So what was that like growing up in a religious household?
I know people have terrible experiences with that, and I completely understand why. I happen to have such a great one, and I had a great view of the church growing up. Yeah. I did have, when we got into high school, I had my rebellious pastor's daughter phase. All my brothers had gone off to college or what have you, and I was stuck alone, at home with just my parents and had to go live life, as they say.
What did that look like?
I dated this boy who sucked, partying.
Doing that.
The
teenage stuff.
The teenage stuff.
You were just fighting against, it sounds like, what your parents,
Exactly. I mean, if my parents would have had it, I would have been like home, perfect behavior, like no question if I was partying or not.
Does any teenager do that?
I don't know.
I don't know if any teenager.
And if they say they do, they're lying.
I know. I can know if I can believe that. But you're still religious today. And I'm not saying this is like, I'm just asking from a place of curiosity because I was really just Catholic and raised religious, but like, I can't remember anything. Like, I can't, I went to like Sunday school for it. Like, I don't, but you are someone who still goes to church. Yeah. And you are someone who believes in your faith. Is that what it's called? Believes in your faith?
Yeah.
Believes in your religion?
Has a faith.
Has a faith? Has a faith.
Has a faith.
God, I'm so bad at this.
Doing great.
No, I mean, like the religious element of things. Talking about religions is one of those things that makes me uncomfortable sometimes because I don't know it enough. Like I don't know a lot about it besides going to church at Easter and Christmas. So sometimes talking about it, I'm like, am I saying the right thing?
No, but you know what's funny is I like talking about it more with people who don't know that much about it.
So what would you tell me about it? Just religion in general, or are you Christian, Catholic?
I'm Christian.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What would you tell me about your religion and your beliefs in your religion? I don't know why I'm going down the road of religion.
We're just really going down the road of religion. There's so many people that are so hurt by Christianity, which I completely understand.
Why?
I don't know how much I have to break this down. So there's the Bible.
Yeah.
You know the Bible.
Yes, I know the Bible.
Perfect. A lot of people take things out of the Bible that are Christians and like use it as a weapon to fight for what they believe and really use it to like hurt people.
I think that's what it's been weaponized.
It's been weaponized.
Got it. But that's not the household you lived in. It was you were inclusive. The way that you guys viewed religion was very inclusive.
Right.
Always.
It's not that my parents, you know, I don't know how to describe this. They eventually did find out about all the things that I was doing.
Yeah.
And I thought the Christians that I'm talking about that would use it to weaponize would be like you're out of the house, like blah, 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 like shame. And my parents were not that at all. Like they were very understanding and forgiving, and so that's how I grew up with religion.
Which, in what I understand, is the way that I think all of us want religion to be. Something that's more forgiving and understanding and non-judgmental.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that it has been weaponized in so many ways. We don't have to keep going.
We can go on that road forever, and we don't need to.
It's just very interesting that your father was a pastor. I find that very fascinating, but it's so beautiful to hear that it was a very inclusive, understanding household.
It was lovely.
Which I love and I'm envious of. So amazing. And what did your mother do?
My mom, really, she dabbled in different things. She was very busy with 4 children.
Understandable.
But she like worked at Marshall's. She worked at like a front desk of a law office, insurance office. I don't know.
One of those.
She like did little things here and there, did retail, but mostly she was just a mom.
Which is a job.
Especially fully a job.
4 children.
4 children. Like, I don't know how they did it.
Yeah.
I literally don't.
Do you ever ask them that? Do you ever go like,
yeah, they were here recently, and logistically, like we all played sports, and every Saturday, like we all had games, and there's 2 parents and there's 4 kids.
Yes.
And I was like, what did you guys do? And she's like, just figured it out. Like one of us would go to one game, one the other game, we'd send you with your friends. Didn't always know where you were. Like it just kind of, you figure it out. She's like, we all lived. Everyone lived.
It is. I think the same thing now. Now taking to like kids to like sporting events, I'm like, how are we going to juggle this?
It's like so much time.
Yeah. But then I also realized I'm like, carpooling is a thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened. This is a tangent I won't stand for long. But like, when did it happen that like we can't even let kids carpool? The kids don't even spend the night anymore at kids' houses. And I'm just like, I'm confused. That was part of the community.
That was the whole thing.
Like,
we did that every week.
That was how your parents got a night off.
Totally.
And now people don't spend the night. They don't really carpool. Like it's this weird.
No one trusts anyone.
No one trusts anyone.
Yeah.
And it makes me really sad because I'm like, what
do I do?
Can we get back to like trusting each other?
Yeah.
Anyways, so you were impressed. You're looking back, you're very impressed at your parents being able to raise 4
For
children.
sure.
And you had a beautiful childhood.
I really did.
And you played soccer.
I did.
Did your siblings play soccer as well?
Mm-hmm. We all did.
Oh, so you were a soccer family.
We're a soccer family.
Did your mom or dad play soccer?
No. We're also kind of a golf family. My dad played golf. All my brothers play golf.
Do you play golf?
I do play golf.
What? So cool.
No, golf is not, well, I feel like now it's cool, but it hasn't been cool forever. But now it's cool.
That is always how it happens, though,
I
isn't
feel
it?
like I could see you playing golf.
I love playing golf. Like I've played and I get out there, but like I know how to swing and I know how to putt, but like getting from the tees all the way to the green, like the first swing's good and the last like putt is good.
Sure.
The swings in between,
You know.
we could go and play.
Yeah. We should play.
We should. You can laugh at me. I end up after hole 6. Why am I talking about me? What is happening?
I love it when you talk about you.
No, but that's not what this is about. After hole 6, I usually just drink and drive the cart. That's
half the fun.
It is half the fun. Mm-hmm. So golf as well. Mm-hmm. And you're a golfing family.
Yeah.
When did you know you wanted to be an actress? Because you are an actress. When did you know? Did you know it at a young age? Did you want to be a soccer star? Like what was that journey?
I don't think I wanted to be a soccer star. I wanted to play soccer forever, but I was like, I'm not good enough to play professionally. When I wanted to be an actor, well, I grew up, our church would do plays every spring and every Christmas. I would always be doing those. They would be like weird Christian versions of actual plays. So I remember the last one I did was the Christian version of How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. The first time I realized I wanted to be a film actress was, and I think I gave you the wrong answer last time. When we
This is great.
I know.
We get a redo.
We really get a redo. Because I had originally said Hermione in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And I think that was just when I truly like loved a character for the first time.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that was when I was like, that's what I want to do. Okay. I really do think it was when I saw Dakota Fanning in Uptown Girls. That is when I was like, I want to do that. That's what I want to do.
Such a good reference.
Such a good movie and so sad. And that was like my favorite movie when I was like 10. That's a very sad
Why was
movie.
it? What do you think you really
I think I just
responded to?
loved her.
Yeah, Dakota
and like,
Fanning.
Dakota Fanning.
Yeah.
We never had cable TV growing up. So I was like PBS Kids. It was like all I watched. PBS Kids and American Idol.
Oh my gosh, but you learned so much.
Yeah, I did learn so much.
Because
from
PBS
Arthur.
is so educational.
It
From what,
is.
Arthur?
Arthur, 4:30 every afternoon. It's the best show.
And PBS is still around?
Yeah.
Thank God.
I
They
think-
saved it. I think they was going to go because
yeah,
it's public.
I think it was.
I think it was going to go away for a while. Yep.
But they saved it. I don't know. I think that was the first movie I saw that was like, I don't want to say dark, but like kind of dark.
Yeah.
Like very like human. Oh, Brittany Murphy in that movie. Like it was just so beautiful in a way I hadn't seen. And I'd never seen a kid act like that. Like she was so grown up and like cool, but complicated. And I was like, wow, she's such a good actor. She is such a good actor. In that.
She is. As are you.
Thank you.
How old were you when you saw that?
Probably like 10 or 11.
And so that was.
Because she's my age. So it would have been.
Oh my God, she's your age?
Like around there. I think so.
So you really saw yourself in her because you're like, she's exactly.
She's my age.
Do you feel you were like her at all in regards to like kind of being an adult, a more mature kid? Were you a more mature kid or is that just what you kind of were like, oh my God?
I think it was just cool. I don't think
cool.
I was much like her.
Okay.
No. But I wanted to be because it was so cool.
And that was the moment you're like, I want to be in front of the camera.
Yeah. And I learned that monologue that she did in the kitchen.
Do you remember it?
I remember she's talking to Brittany Murphy and she's like, do you see any adults in here? Take a look around. You're not gonna. And I was like, oh, wow, she's so scary. I was like, I love her. She had so much like authority in this teeny tiny little girl in her like school uniform.
I still think she's a phenomenal actress, but it was what she was able to do at that age. I Am Sam. Did you remember I Am Sam?
Yes.
Man on Fire.
Man on Fire.
That was the one that did it. I love that. But Harry Potter still had an effect on you. You loved that character as well. Mm-hmm. And then once you watched Uptown Girls, did you tell your parents like I want to be an actress?
Yeah. I remember the first conversations I had with my mom. We had moved from St. Louis to this teeny tiny town of like 4,000 people in Illinois for my dad's job as well.
Okay.
I remember learning that monologue. I think I performed it for my mom and she was like, great. And I was like, I really want to be an actress. And she was like, okay, well, you know, like do the plays at the colleges. I think they were doing Wizard of Oz and she was like, you can be a munchkin. Like, there you go. And I was like, no, I want to be on TV and in movies. She was so wonderful and so supportive. There was this absolute scam going around.
Oh, no.
You know, the scams that were going around. It was one of those. They would go to these small towns and they would put out like ads on the radio for you to be discovered. And I went to one of those open calls and I'm pretty sure like if you breathed, they were like, perfect, you're invited to Chicago for like the event. And it was like thousands of dollars to go. It's so insane.
And your parents paid it.
My mom was like, well, like this must be how the industry works. Like, we don't know. So she was like, yeah, let's give it a try. So I went to Chicago on the train.
Yeah.
And you perform in a hotel ballroom. You know, I performed the Dakota Fanning monologue. I did. I remember I was wearing like gauchos.
What are gauchos?
They're like the flared capri pants. Very like 2007.
I have a couple in my closet.
I think they're coming back.
I think they came back. Or at least I thought they did.
Maybe. Yeah, they came back. So yeah, I had on the most like ridiculous outfit. At the very end of it, like the part where you're supposed to get discovered, they have all the agents like lined up in tables around the hotel ballroom. And you're just supposed to
these agents?
We don't know.
Got it.
They said all these big name agencies. It very well could have been assistants. Who knows?
And lies.
All lies.
Yeah.
And so you're supposed to just walk around the perimeter of the hotel ballroom with your headshot, which mine was like taken in front of a sheet by my 12-year-old friend, like probably blurry.
Yeah.
And you just walk around and if they like you, they stop you. And so you go around the entire room just like in silence while they're just like looking at you and no one's doing anything.
How old were you?
I was 12. And I got to the very end and no one said anything. And as I'm going, like tears are just like building and I'm like, oh my gosh, like nobody is going to stop me. Like this is so sad. And that was it. And then we just got on a train, went back home.
No one stopped you.
No one stopped me. Isn't that so sad?
It's so sad. But what I also hear is regardless of that, you still went after it.
Yeah.
So them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that actually made you be like, I'm going to do this?
Well, looking back now, I'm like, that's not really how it works, as we all know.
Yeah.
And like, screw those guys.
Yes. I'm like so angry for you right now. Like the little
My mom was so mad.
I was going to say, what did your mom do?
She was so mad. I think that's when she realized like, oh, maybe this wasn't a good idea. You're 12. Like that sucks.
Did she realize it was a scam?
Yeah.
Oh, she knew.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think she probably knew from the jump, but was just being or probably knew it wasn't going to like send me to Los Angeles and like book me a TV show, you know?
Got it.
Like it probably wasn't going to be a big return on investment.
But it's beautiful that she still supported you.
She did.
And that's what is so important about that. But them.
Seriously.
Also, that's just an old Hollywood way of doing things. Like you go into and you stand there in a line. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, that definitely did sometimes happen for certain auditions where it was like you and 5 people and they'd be like, stand up. And if we call your name, you can leave.
Yeah. Wow. I just want to interview you an entire podcast about that.
You're the only person that gets me to talk. And I think it's because I don't know why. Like everybody else, I'm able to sit here and just like,
no,
but there's something like, I think there's a lot of similarities sometimes in our stories that I feel like I relate to. So for me, I sometimes like, I'm like, yeah,
I know.
I get that. I know. I'm so angry for you. So you went and did this, and then did you do plays at the community? Was it a college or like a local
community college in the area? Like I still just did that. Once I got to high school, I kind of focused on sports and boys and friends and being in high school. Yeah, it wasn't really until college that I kind of worked my way back around the end of college, really, where I started thinking about it again and went from there.
Okay. So so in college again, it kind of sparked in you.
It sparked, but I still didn't do anything about it. Like I just started thinking about it again. And I think I've told you I went to music school.
Yes.
So
yeah, give me that. Yes.
Okay. I also like to sing. I honestly went to college on like such an impulse. Just one day I kind of discovered that there was an entire business side to the music industry. And I got like super interested in it just immediately. Okay. And I was like, oh, I could do that. And then I could move to LA. And then if I'm in LA, like maybe I could still like test the waters, like working in film and TV. So I ended up going to school for music business. Okay. And in Memphis, Tennessee.
But music business.
Music business.
Not the performing arts, music side of things.
I wanted to learn, I am very right-brained. So I wanted to learn like the business side of things. Okay. And I wanted to potentially like get a job that could pay money. Yeah. And then like maybe test the waters for checking out film and TV. Okay. So I went to school for that.
It's very logical of you.
Very logical.
Yeah, yeah.
I met my husband there, Josh.
Just amazing. We won't dwell on that. I just love that you are married.
Yes.
And have been for how long?
This year's 10 years.
And how old are you?
32.
Which, when you say it like that, it's like, okay, people get married at 22 all the time. But you met your husband in college. But so taking it back a second, when you were in high school is when you decided to go to college, though?
Not even, honestly. When was it? I stayed and did junior college for a year because after high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do.
Got it. Okay. So you didn't jump right. It's not like you applied for schools and got accepted and then went after senior year.
No.
You had, so after high school, you went to junior college.
I did.
And what classes were you taking?
Just like all my generals.
You took those classes and you were basically trying to figure it out. And it was there that you?
Yeah.
And do you remember what it was exactly? Was it a class? Was it a concert? Was it an artist?
When I was at junior college, I lived with, and I think I've told you about her, I lived with this 80-year-old woman. She's like my hero in life. She's one of the most amazing people I've ever known. And I was an 18-year-old living with an 80-year-old roommate.
What's her name?
Her name is Jane Rader. Hi, Granny. You're definitely not watching this, but hi.
Is she still alive?
She's still alive. Now she's 93. And she's like, hasn't skipped a beat, still lives in the same house by herself. Like she drives herself everywhere. Like she's the coolest.
Is that okay?
I just texted her the other day. She's obsessed with sports.
She has a phone.
Oh, yeah.
And texts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's cool.
She's obsessed with sports, specifically University of Illinois basketball. And I saw that they went to the Final Four. So I texted her and she's like, oh, I'm watching. Like, I'm so excited. Oh,
my gosh.
She had like adopted someone when he was in high school who I guess was here, I don't know, in America from New Zealand. Mm-hmm. And he lived with her and he grew up to work in business in some way. When I was living with her, he was staying with her and he was like, if you're interested in music, I have this friend in LA. He owns like a management group. Like if you wanted to intern for him one summer. And I was like, okay. I was like, that'd be great. Yeah. So he literally hooked me up with him. I got to come out here.
This was before college?
This was my first year of college. Okay. Once it all transpired, it was like the summer after I started college.
So did you move in with Jane when you started college?
Right after high school.
Right after high school, you moved in
Summer
with
after
Jane.
high school.
Wait a second. Okay, take it back then. Why did you move in with Jane right after high school? Just because you wanted to move out of the house?
So, yes. So my parents moved.
Ah.
And I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life after high school. And I was like, I don't want to leave yet. I don't want to leave my friends. I don't want to leave my boyfriend who I'd been dating since freshman year.
This wasn't the nice boyfriend, though.
No.
It was a bad boyfriend. Okay.
And I was like, I don't want to leave. And my parents were like, well, if you're going to stay, like, we'd rather you stay with someone we trust.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So they're like, you can stay with Jane, our friend. And I was like, that's weird. I was like, it's so lame. Like, what? That'd be so uncomfortable. Like, what are we going to have to talk about? Best friends. Like, the best time. It was so great.
And you must have learned so much from her.
Oh my gosh. So much from her.
I want to go back to that, but first we'll continue with this trajectory.
Yeah.
So you then moved in with her because your parents left, and that's when you were at junior college, and you met the man at this point she had adopted. Mm-hmm. But he told you about it, but you didn't intern at that point, and
no,
you weren't even sure you were into music.
Started the conversation where I was like, okay, like,
got it.
That could be something I could be interested in. And then kind of as I started college, I kept in touch with him.
Yeah.
And then I had to do an internship when I was in college. Ford
barked. Okay. Continue.
And so I circled back to him and I was like, how about that internship you mentioned? And he set it up. Oh, and it worked out.
Did you always love singing?
I mean, like, very lightly. Like,
so church.
I grew up singing in church.
Got it. Okay.
Really was never like, I want to be an artist. Like, I never had that. It was just like, I like singing. It's fun.
Basically, like your late teens, early 20s, you're just trying to figure out life.
I'm just trying to figure out life, and I just kind of like stumbled into music. I don't know. I didn't know what I wanted to do.
No.
But always in the back of my head, I was like, I just want to get to LA because I just want to see if I can figure it out.
So you always knew LA was the place. I
always knew that LA was kind of the place. I wanted to get there. I didn't know how.
Yeah.
But I was like, maybe this could be a way. And then we'll just see.
Did you ever think of going to college in LA? Was that like ever an option?
No.
When did you enroll at the school in Nashville?
It was in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh.
Just a few hours away.
Okay.
So close.
But near Graceland then?
Right near Graceland.
Ah, okay. So when did you
enroll? Probably like the second semester of my junior college.
Okay.
First year. Yeah.
Okay. And the rest is like...
And the rest is history. Then I met Josh. Met some of my friends.
Did you love college? Were you like, when you went and were going for music business, were you like, oh, this is right?
I don't know. We went to a strange school. We went to this very tiny, like, private music school.
Okay.
And it was kind of just trying to get off the ground. There was probably like 130 students in the entire school.
Okay.
So it was a very small community. Mm-hmm. Everyone kind of knew each other. And it was just, it was an eclectic mix of folks.
Okay.
To say the least.
Okay.
But I found my husband.
But you found your husband.
So there was one good one in there. And I made some great friends.
How did you find your husband? Or how did that happen? How did you find him?
How did that happen? Well, funny enough, he knew me before I even got to the school.
What?
He knew who I was first. And him and I argue about this all the time. But so before I actually started in school, I went and like visited and I sat in on a class like while I was still in junior college. And apparently I was in his class. And he says ever since that day, he like would stalk me on Instagram, or not Instagram, Facebook, and like found me through the college admissions page and then would just like keep tabs on me. Like he saw I had a boyfriend and then he saw when I posted I was coming to the school. Wow. And he just like waited, I guess, for me to notice him. And then when I went to the school.
What?
I know. When I went to the school, I had just broken up with my boyfriend. I was like ready to hang out with like other boys. I was so excited. I was just messaging like every boy I thought was cute that went to the school.
Oh, you took the initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love.
And I messaged him and I was like, hey, my name's Taylor. Like, I'm starting at the school in the fall, like just trying to like meet people.
Yeah.
And he tells me, he's like, I know where I was when you sent that message. He's like, I was back home in Wisconsin. I was like with my little cousin playing video games and I saw that you messaged me and I was like, she noticed me. And so he's like, you're the one who slid into my DMs and started this whole thing. I'm like, right. But you knew who I was that entire time.
Yeah.
So we kind of fight over like who started our relationship.
Do you wish sometimes that he had been more the one that started it?
I mean, no.
Okay.
I like hearing that he knew all of that behind the scenes. It's
I never
funny.
know if you're like, come on, you should have DM'd me first if you knew.
He would have eventually, probably.
Yeah.
You
just beat him to it.
Yeah.
So you guys started through basically talking. You just were like, he's cute. I'm going to DM him.
Yeah.
I love this though. I love that you like went for it. And
really
then
went for
how
it.
did it unfold?
Well, it really unfolded because the following summer, my school had this program. There was like guitar majors in the school, like drum majors, vocalists, what have you. And they would audition these people and make a band every year.
Okay.
Interview all of the business students. And they would basically put together this band with a manager, and then they would send you on the road to like tour during the summer.
Okay.
Kind of as
That's
like,
kind of cool though.
it was cool. It was like,
and they paid for
promotion.
that?
We had to raise some money for it, and then they paid for some of it, but then they also paid for your next semester of school. So it was like a scholarship program of sorts to promote the school, also give you experience.
And pay for your next semester.
Yes.
Okay, great.
But he was the drummer of that band.
And you'd already been talking or dating?
We weren't dating, but we were like, talking.
Okay.
Whatever. We were hanging out.
Okay.
And then two of my other friends in the band, so one of the singers and then I guess he was playing guitar, Jordan and Andrew.
Yeah.
They also were like kind of a thing. Okay. And they were also in the band. And Jordan was my roommate. And so we were like, ooh, like we get to go on tour with our crushes. Like,
it's perfect.
This is going to be so much fun. And I remember the faculty getting us in a meeting and they were like, you guys can't date. You're not here to date. You're here to promote the school. Be professional. And we were like, okay.
Do you think
we all dated?
Yeah. Did they have any idea?
For sure. They had to. I mean, we're like posting on Instagram, like kissing each other on the cheek, like on tour. Like, no, we did not try to hide it. But it worked out because they got married. Jordan and Andrew got married. And me and Josh got married.
Oh,
we weren't messing around, nothing.
So it worked. The school definitely worked in setting up couples. Matches made in heaven. Seriously. So you went on this tour. How long was it for that you went on this tour for?
Like 3 months, like in a van.
What did they
in
expect?
a 9-passenger van.
Especially in the music industry.
Exactly. And we're like 21 years old.
Oh,
like,
come on.
No.
Okay. So you fell madly in love.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to say the rest is history, but people don't know that history because they don't know
They
you.
don't. Yeah.
So you guys, what happened after that? So when I'm assuming school ended, you graduated. Where did you go from there?
So we graduated June of 2016, got married December 2016. So.
Oh, wow.
We were like.
You knew.
We knew there was no time to waste. And then we were both moving out to LA for jobs. So we were like, we might as well just wrap this up and then move to LA.
And you'd already done the internship at this point?
I'd already done that internship.
That one with the, okay. And did you like the music side of things, the music management side of things?
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
So you were going to LA and do you guys have jobs set up at this point?
Yes. I was working for an app. I don't think it's around anymore. It was like an app where like artists could create, I don't know, accounts and interact with their fans, something like that. It was a startup.
Okay.
So I moved out to work in that. And then Josh was he was working for like a drummer. Okay. My husband's a drummer. I don't know if I ever said that.
You did. You mentioned he drummed.
He drummed
at college, but yes, he continued that career.
He continued that. So I went out to intern with a drummer who like recorded in studios for artists.
Okay.
So we moved out there to do that. Whatever other odd jobs we could.
Yeah.
He like worked valet. I worked at Bloomingdale's.
You worked valet? You worked at Bloomingdale's?
I did.
Did you get a discount?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Amazing.
Yeah. Great.
But did he know? So he knew because of the music world and wanting to be a drummer, he also wanted to come to LA.
Yeah.
So that was something you guys connected on early on.
We both were like, we were getting to LA somehow.
How did you know it was him? How did you know he was like,
oh, wow, that's such a great question.
Like, when was the moment or how did you know?
I don't know if there was a moment, but it was definitely like such a peace. Like when I thought about our future, I didn't feel like, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like any boy I dated in the past, like it was very like, I either felt like I was settling for the way that someone was treating me or like I was settling for this lifestyle that they were going to have and like knowing I'd have to give things up. But with Josh, it was like, we're so aligned on our values. We're aligned on where we want to go in life. We're in love. Like, what are we waiting around for? Like, I don't know what else could be better. So
it just felt easy.
It's just easy.
Oh,
yeah.
You're so lucky you found that so early.
I know. I don't know how I would survive like on the dating apps and stuff here. Like,
and in LA in general.
Oh my gosh. When I talk to my friends, I'm like, I don't envy you. I'm so sorry.
No. I like to look at them every once in a while with them and be like, let's pick some people for you.
There is that element though too though. Just last night, my friend was talking about going on a date with a girl. And I was like, ooh, what did you like? Where are you going? Like, what did she text you? Like, are you texting her first? Or like, what's going on?
Yeah, like you want to know.
Chill.
Yeah.
I'm like, It's just very exciting for me. I haven't dated in 12 years or something.
And you're like, I don't want to do what you're doing.
I don't want to do what is exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and LA is a whole different beast in regards to like the dating, because the pool is so big, but the pool is also so messy that it's like, I can't. So you came to LA with the love of your life and your husband, and you had a partner in crime while you guys were trying to make it in LA.
Yeah.
Did odd end jobs.
Risky.
Do you remember what other jobs you did? So Bloomingdale's, he did ballet.
I worked at Bloomingdale's. Have you ever been to Backyard Bowls?
No.
It's like acai bowls. I literally would chop fruit in there.
It was a bowling alley.
That'd be fun. Yeah. Very cute. There was like this chamber at Backyard Bowls where you would sit in there with headphones and mix all the smoothies together. I did that.
Amazing.
A personal assisted.
Oh.
Like just random things.
What was that like?
Crazy.
Not your favorite.
Not my favorite.
Okay.
I don't need to do that anymore. But then I eventually did get an actual full-time job working in music management.
Oh my God. So which company did you work for?
I worked for a company called Faculty Management, and I started as an assistant, moved up executive assistant, and then was like a day-to-day manager when I called it quits.
Okay.
In 2020.
Did you love it?
No.
Oh, interesting.
That is where I discovered that it is not for me. I mean, there's so many wonderful things about it. There's wonderful people. I had a wonderful boss.
Yeah.
She's such a powerhouse.
What was her name?
Janelle Lopez. She's out there. She's like one of the biggest managers in the world right now, probably.
Who does she have?
She has Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh my God.
Who, of course, has blown up off the charts. So I was working there when Sabrina was like still Disney, still fresh out the gate. Hollywood Records. So she I don't know how old she was, maybe like 17. Like she was so young. So it's been cool to see her trajectory.
Oh my gosh. Do you ever wonder, like, should I have stayed?
No.
No, it wasn't for you.
It was not for me. I recently went to her show in LA, and I remember my first day on the job, I went to her show at the Wiltern. So much smaller. And she was so great. Like she's always been such an amazing performer.
Yeah.
But I just remember how bad she wanted to grow. And then I recently went to her tour, like the Intuit Dome or somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but full like packed stadium.
Yeah.
And she was having that moment where she was like, artists will like look at the crowd and they're all screaming. And I like teared up for her. I was like, man, like she did it. Like she really made it.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I'm thinking, oh, and I'm so glad that I'm not working this. Like, I'm so glad that someone else is helping with this dream. It's 24/7. It's around the clock, and that's what it deserves. And if you don't love doing it, like you're gonna burn out so fast.
And it wasn't for you.
It wasn't for me.
It's beautiful that you had that clarity and that you weren't willing to be like, I'm going to stick with it because I'm assuming it's good pay. There's good prospects for it to be really successful, but it's just not for me.
It's just not. Yeah. Like,
that's scary.
It's very scary. When I left there, I took a massive pay cut. Like I lost my health insurance, but I was exchanging it for like peace and happiness. And I'm so glad that I did that.
Yeah, but that takes bravery.
It does.
So I admire you for that.
Thank you.
So what was the job you got after you walked away from the music management company?
After I walked away from there, I worked at Kate Somerville, which I'm still at today.
It has the best perks.
Has the best perks. Oh my gosh.
Your skin is amazing.
Oh,
if anyone right now has been looking at her skin while on this video, it looks
they take care of me.
Oh my gosh, your skin is phenomenal. Have you always had amazing skin? Just to sidetrack for a second.
No. I had terrible acne in junior high and high school. So insecure about it.
I mean, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Did you, to combat it, did you like put makeup all over your face? Or
I tried everything. I did like the kit that everyone would, Proactive.
Oh, Proactive.
Proactive.
Everyone did Proactive.
Did Proactive.
Oh my gosh,
I did like the knockoff acne free that you would get from Walmart.
Okay.
I wore so much makeup, like just like caked in like the dream mousse.
Yes.
Like that stuff.
Yeah.
Like just anything. That all made it worse.
Yeah.
I think I just had to grow out of it.
Do you have good skin going into working at Kate Somerville?
Not as good as it is now.
Okay.
They really took care of it.
So beautiful.
But yeah, I wanted a job that was like nothing to do with the industry.
Yeah.
Because I had been trying to pursue film and TV while I was at the music group. Literally on my lunch breaks, I'd like go to auditions and have people cover for me and like do student films and whatever. So I was like, I just want a job that pays for something that I want to pay for, which is taking care of my skin. And then
important as an actress.
Very important as an actress. And is very flexible and like won't care if I need to do an audition here and there, if I need to book out for whatever. And it's been great.
What I'm hearing though too is when you came to LA and started with the music management company, you also were very clear that I'm still going to audition for things. So you were auditioning for student films and anything you get your hands on. Did you have an agent at the time?
Oh,
were you able to get anything?
I mean, I had no friends that were actors. Like I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I was going to class. That's kind of how I was learning. I was talking to people like,
So were you going to acting classes?
I was going to acting classes.
Okay. Do you remember which acting classes you went to?
I was going to the AFA studio with Abby Cobb. I was just kind of asking people there, like, so what do I do? Like, I got some headshots that were essentially just me in different outfits, like going like this, like nothing behind the eyes at all, like just total dead eyes. And I was like, all right, I'm ready for a rep. Yeah. And so I just started cold emailing managers and I had nothing to say. Here's my self-tape that I made and my headshots.
Yeah.
I don't have any credits, but help a girl out.
That also takes a lot of bravery. So you just reached out. How did you get
Was it bravery or delusion? I don't know.
Hey, sometimes you need a little
You need
delusion.
You need a lot of delusion in this business.
You know, it's yes, in this business for sure.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones that you definitely need to be a little delusional.
You do.
But it's fun to be delusional.
It is. It's fun to be hopeful.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, and believing in yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to believe in yourself to be able to reach out to people and be like, take a chance on me. Take a chance on me.
It's beautiful.
So it says a lot that you were like, think about your trajectory. You knew you wanted to be an actress by seeing Dakota Fanning.
Mm-hmm.
And then you convinced your mom to take you to this thing in Chicago, which was a complete scam where not a single agent selected you or what they were calling agents. Then you knew you still wanted to be in LA. You still wanted to be an actress, even though you were going on a different route or a different journey. You finally got to Los Angeles and you hustled.
Yeah.
Like you didn't just come to Los Angeles and see how scary and big it is and go, oh no, I can't do this. You were like, I'm going to get a job, make good money, but still while I'm doing all that, I'm going to pursue acting.
Yeah.
Like it never stopped. And like that is amazing because a lot of times you get one no, one upset, and a lot of people walk away. You've probably seen it. It's easier to go, you know what? I can't handle the rejection. I can't handle like the stress and the anxiety of constantly having to believe in myself and put myself out there.
Yeah.
It takes a lot. So I know you're like, I just kept doing it. But that is something that is not everyone has.
Well, thank you.
So that belief in yourself and that drive is very inspiring to see. I just wanted to say that.
Thank you.
Of course. Did you finally find a manager though with those photos?
I did get one response and it was so funny. It was this like man and he was like, let's talk like 9 a.m. tomorrow. You call me. And I was like, okay, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I called him and I remember he was like, let's meet at my office tomorrow, 10 a.m. We can discuss. I was like, okay. His office was a Starbucks in Encino.
Okay.
And I brought Josh with me because I was like, I don't know, this man.
Smart.
So smart
So
of me,
smart.
right?
Yes.
And Josh just sat on the other side of Starbucks facing us so he could just see me there.
Yeah.
Make sure everything was cool. And yeah, like, I don't know, this guy probably talked to me for like 10 minutes and was like, cool, like, what do you want to go out for? Let's work together. And I was like, okay. I think he got me one audition in like a year. And then he dropped me I just got an email from Actors Access and it was like, so-and-so has taken you off of his roster. And I was like, okay, I guess
so even
that's that.
Even not upset. What did that feel like?
I was not that upset by that.
Okay. Were you getting your own stuff in the meantime?
I was like self-submitting on my own.
Yeah.
I was doing like student films, random, weird, like just whatever. Like I was just saying yes to anything because I had no idea.
What was the craziest
thing
thing you said yes to?
A friend of a friend like Facebook messaged me and was like, do you want to be in our like comic book reenactment? And I was like, yeah, for sure. And it was like 2 hours away outside of LA. And he's like, we're going to do stunt training for it. Like, come to my house and we're going to like do stunt training. And I was like, okay, like just no survival instincts really. And so I'm going to this person's house, sharing my location with Josh. I feel like he wasn't in town or something. He tours a lot for his job. And so I like sent him my location and I was like, call me. Like, if you don't hear from me in a little bit, this is where I'm going. This is the address. I don't know. Seems like a nice guy, but who knows?
Yeah.
And I go to this person's house. I'm wearing I was playing Black Widow in this reenactment. So I had on like Party City, like red hair dye, a full on like black Nike outfit with like tape over the Nike logo because of course. And I go to this guy's house and I'm like looking at it on Google Maps. I was like, I think this is right.
Yeah.
It was in this random neighborhood, and I knock on the door and this woman answers, and I don't think she spoke English, but she was like, oh, come. And I was like, okay. And I walk in and she just walks me to the hallway and then she points at the back bedroom. And I was like, and she was like, in there. I was like, I don't think you misunderstand. And I just like poked my head around in the bedroom. I didn't go in there, and I just saw this man like hooked up to these machines, maybe like on hospice. And so I was like, oh, I think she thinks I'm a nurse. And she was like,
in
"You
your
the
Black
nurse?"
Widow
in my
outfit?
Black Widow outfit. And she was like, I was like, oh no, like I'm not, no. I was like, I think I have the wrong house. And I just like left and then realized I was trying to go to the house across the street. And I was like, thought I was just going to get kidnapped or something terrible was going to happen. And so then, yeah, I go to this man's house and he's got some mats in his backyard. And he actually was a very nice guy, and like his family was there. But he was just like another guy who like really wanted to make movies and like be a stunt trainer. So he was just making his own stuff. But yeah, this guy I didn't know we're like throwing each other around, and heck, I don't know. It was a weird time.
Was it for YouTube? Like, where did it end up anywhere?
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube now.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Don't go look for it.
Oh,
It's
I have
there.
to.
I think it's still there. But yeah, we ended up like doing like 2 episodes. I remember we shot one like at his parents' house, again, so far away.
Yeah.
There was no semblance of like a timetable.
Yeah.
Or it was just like show up at like 6 p.m. I remember it was like midnight, and I was sitting in the living room with his old parents, just like watching TV while they were outside filming. I hadn't filmed anything, done anything.
Yeah.
There was no food to eat. So I like DoorDashed myself Taco Bell. And I was like,
Good choice.
this is the life. I was like, this must be what it's like to be an actor, like with these strangers in their living room. But that's just, you don't know, until you do it.
But also what I'm hearing too is you're someone who's so willing to be like, sit with somebody in their living room and humble and down to earth and like, okay, sure, let's watch TV.
I
and,
guess.
like, make it work. And whether it's them or Jane or
Sure.
great.
But I mean, I'm thinking that, and I'm also thinking like, okay, this is not what I want to be doing.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't do this anymore.
It was able to guide you then
It
in
was.
a way.
I learned a lot at the beginning of my career.
So you learned that that wasn't what you wanted to do, but you did it. And did you have fun?
I don't know. I don't know if I had fun. They asked me to come back, and I was like, that's okay. I'm okay. So I'm so sorry.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you were like, okay.
I removed myself from the situation going forward. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Understandable. It wasn't what you wanted to do. Put your time and energy into, even if you're like this person.
It was a lot of time.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
So, and you were making your own costumes, doing your own hair and makeup, and ordering your own food.
Yeah.
So it really didn't.
I was paying to be there.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where did you go from there?
From there, I just kept cold submitting to agents.
Yeah.
I ended up getting my first agent that actually was sending me out for stuff. So I ended up getting to finally audition for Real. And then I got my first manager. And then from then, it's been like trial and error with a different team. I love my team now.
Yeah.
They're so wonderful. If you're watching this, Scott, which I know that you are because you're so supportive. Hi. I'm sure you know, so many years in this industry, like it's just a journey figuring out the right people.
Figuring out the right people, the right, what works for you. It's even, some people might be like, they're the right people, and then they're not the right people for you.
Oh, no.
There's that too.
There's very much that.
And you need somebody that believes in you.
Yeah.
Like, I think that sometimes people get hung up on the fact that they're like, they didn't want me. And it's like, you don't want somebody. It's like a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to be with someone that doesn't want you.
For sure.
And just because they don't believe in you doesn't mean that you don't
You're
believe
not
in
like worth believing in.
No.
Like they just don't believe in you, and that's fine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to find the person that does.
Yeah.
Because why would you want to be with someone who doesn't? They're not going to be like calling people, like pushing for you and getting.
Oh my gosh, no.
So if you can kind of frame it that way, it's an industry though where we're rejected so much.
Yeah.
That everyone always says don't take it personally, but it's hard after a while.
It's really hard.
And you were getting those rejections from like 12 years old, being like no to agents and then crazy managers. And my gosh, you've persevered through so much. Did the acting classes help at all? Did like they help you get agents and managers at all?
Yeah.
Okay, so that helped you open. I just was curious because I didn't go that route because I started so young.
Yeah.
So for people out there that would want to get into acting classes, really is it you start to create a community and network?
Multiple ways. Yeah. So that's like, they always say like network laterally, and that's so true. A lot of the first even rep interviews that I got were because friends would recommend me. And also in classes, sometimes they'll have like nights where they'll have reps come in and do Q&As, and then you can perform for them, and then maybe they'll end up signing you from that. So there was a plethora of ways. That really is how I got started.
But you just put yourself out there.
I just put myself out there.
And you love your team now. You figured it out. It gels.
I'm still looking for a manager, but I have a commercial agent, TV film agent, and they're great.
So you do commercials as well?
Yes.
And do you do print? Like, so you do all of that?
Yeah.
And do you love like all of it? Do you love commercials?
I love it all. I love commercials. It's so funny to me when people are like, I don't want to do commercials. I'm like, what do you mean? That's where you make money. Unless you're like already a series regular, like that's where you make money. Directors are also looking for work just like everyone else. So people directing commercials have worked in TV and film.
Do you have any commercials that we might see or know about?
Maybe. Actually, a few. There's a DoorDash and Lyft one somewhere out in the world. Honda one somewhere out in the world.
But that's exciting.
Yeah.
And you're right. It is. Commercials are a great way to make money, and I think you get practice, right? With auditions, you're kind of getting to practice the nerves.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how it works now. Do you do commercial auditions in person?
A lot of them are in person.
That's fantastic.
Like most of them are in person. Yeah. It's so fun.
Because
like TV and film, no.
Everything's self-tape now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how nice.
It's so
to be able to go back
nice.
into a room. For anyone listening, the industry has changed. It used to be all in-person auditions. And there's a lot of perks to being self-tape now. You can self-tape from anywhere in the world. But you become a director, a lighting, a cinematographer, acting coach. You have to do it all.
Yeah.
Find somebody to put yourself on tape with.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. And you don't get to actually interact with people. It's very not fulfilling to do self-tapes.
No.
There's no adrenaline. You kind of sit in front of a camera.
And then you're like, I don't know if that was good.
And
then you watch it back and you're like, I think it was bad. But you'll never know unless you book it.
Yep. And they don't give feedback because they're getting so many more submissions these days. So in order to get feedback, it feels like it happens every once in a while. But usually what was it recently? I heard this story. Thank God it isn't my story. But I heard someone said the callback is the feedback.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, but Jesus, that was harsh.
But that's so harsh.
But it's true in a sense. True. But sometimes I've known stuff that people are like, oh yeah, we like submitted your tape to the producers. Like you were like the second choice.
Yeah.
You don't even
you
hear
won't
that.
know.
You
like you don't even know.
So sometimes I'm like, when the person told me the story, I was like, that's also bullshit. Because sometimes I've heard of my tapes going places after the fact. No one told me in the moment.
Yeah.
Gosh, the industry. But you're still hustling and doing it.
Yeah.
And what is the goal? Like, where do you see your career? What do you want your career to be?
Oh
like,
my gosh.
what is the dream?
The dream. There's multiple dreams.
I love it. Tell me all of them.
Okay.
Having multiple dreams is great.
Really starting to love like writing and producing. Like I would love to make my own things and just cast all my friends. That's what I want to do forever. As an actor, though, I have an obscure dream. It's weird.
No, tell me.
I grew up loving Pokemon so much. Like Pokemon cards, the video games. And they have never made a live action Pokemon film besides Detective Pikachu. That doesn't count.
Okay.
So if they ever make a live action Pokemon, that's my biggest dream. It doesn't exist. But if it did, me. Hello.
But
I'd love to do it.
You spoke it into existence.
I'm trying.
Like, I do believe in that. I do believe if you start putting what you want out there in the world, like you have to. Would you agree that it's sometimes scary to do because you feel like if you put it out there and it never happens,
then it's like, oh, yeah.
And then what you said there was another dream?
The more down to earth one, I would love to do like a family drama TV series.
Like what?
Like a Dan Fogelman, like a This Is Us, Parenthood. Just any of that. I want to play like what I grew up doing. Like I want to play like the younger sister of 3 older brothers in like a family wrought with trauma and drama and, you know.
What if you wrote that story?
I guess I could. No? There's
Father's a pastor. It feels very Seventh Heaven.
Not Seventh Heaven.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about Seventh
Heaven.
I definitely grew up watching Seventh Heaven though.
I think a lot of us did.
We did.
But it is interesting because like that's he was a pastor, right, on it?
Yeah.
And like it was 7 children?
It was so funny.
5 children? 7 children?
7. I think that was where
Seventh Heaven 7 came from. I was assuming, but I was like, do we count the parents? No, we only count the kids.
No, there's a pig.
It's like you could absolutely write your life story. I say you go for it. But also to talk, because since you mentioned this, is you've started producing, writing. Did you write Party People?
I did.
So writing, producing Party People, which is a short film.
Yeah.
How did that come to be? Like,
oh man,
it's so good, by the way.
Well,
I
thanks.
love it so much. I
Thank
knew it was
you.
going to be amazing when you were raising money for it, because I feel like you're someone I personally believe that has so much potential and it's untapped. And
Oh, thank you.
and I just think you're someone that I just think you're so talented. So you started producing, writing, and where did Party People come from? What was the initial?
I love horror. That's like my favorite, probably my favorite genre to watch. Like I love it. And I love like psychological horror. Like I'm not big into exorcisms or gore or things like that. Much more like mind bendy, just like weird
like
stuff. So like weapons, I loved weapons. That's a little bit like exorcism-y, but just like very unique stories. Gosh, what else?
Do you like the ghost stuff? Like paranormal?
I do like the ghost stuff. I
Okay.
love Paranormal Activity. I love found footage.
Blair Witch?
Like Blair Witch. Like I love things like that. There's this one series called Hell House that's found footage. It's so good. And I feel like no one's seen that. Watch that.
Hell House? Where can you see it?
It's streaming somewhere because I've seen them all. So I know that you're able to.
But you like horror?
I love horror. And
so interesting for a child that probably never watched horror.
I never watched horror, but that's probably why I like it.
Yeah, that's true.
I just could binge it when I grew up, and there's like a million different ways to tell stories in horror, and it's so exciting. Like the adrenaline of watching it. Smile, I'm obsessed with Smile.
Okay.
Love Smile. So much so to the point, my like first draft of Party People, which was in January of 2024, so not that long ago.
Yeah.
Essentially, I read it and I was like, I feel like this is just Smile with like some different beats in it.
Okay.
And I had some friends like read it and give me their thoughts. And without even telling them that I thought it was like Smile, both of them independently were like, this is just the movie Smile. And I was like, yes.
You just rewrote Smile.
I just rewrote Smile. Whoopsies. I guess I just loved it. And it was just top of mind for me. So then I just went through multiple drafts. I was making it with my brother Carter, who also loves film and TV.
Wait, your brother made
Party People with me.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Is he in the industry as well?
No.
Oh,
he's not. He would love to be, and I would love for him to be. But that was like our first. I hope we keep making things together. So
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Where does he live?
He lives in New York City.
And what does he do?
He works for Zillow.
Okay,
He's like a businessman.
but he kind of wants to get into
He's
film and
always
television.
like loved film and TV. He would love to work in entertainment. He's just, he has a daughter and lives in New York, and it's expensive.
How interesting!
Gotta do what you gotta
though,
do.
that like both of you guys want to get into the film and television industry in a household that wasn't really no one did it.
Mm-hmm.
That's so interesting.
I know.
Did your two other brothers? Did the other brothers? Are they? No, not
Not
at
at all. Lawyer and a golf coach.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Great
so
diversity. Great mix.
Carter ended up helping you with the
He helped
short
me
film.
with, yes.
So once you wrote the script that was basically Smile, you had to change the script, obviously.
Completely changed it.
Because I'm like, I've seen it. It doesn't.
Completely changed it. And then I essentially wrote, there was just one idea that I had, which I don't want to, in case you see the film, I don't want to give it away, but I just was picturing the party itself. And so kind of started writing the party itself, and then the rest of the idea kind of formed around it. I'm a very socially anxious person.
Are you?
I really am. Like big groups, not something like this, but like groups of people, I just become very withdrawn. And I kind of wanted to write about what I feel like in those situations. Definitely more dramatized. I'm not that bad, but
As in the short, you mean?
as in the short, to kind of explore that in like a fun way. And that's how Party People came to be. And I just hired all of my friends and we made it. Raised the money. That was the worst part. Hated that. Asking people I love for money. It's the worst. And I'm like, I don't know. I hope it's worth it. Like I've never done this before.
Yeah.
Will you give me money to do it? Was so hard, but it was so wonderful. I mean, I say that it was the hardest part, but it was actually so easy. And people were so wonderful. You were so wonderful. People were just like, yeah, of course. Like, let me help you. I learned that people want to help more than you think they do.
If they believe in you too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was a factor, is people were like, absolutely. And you really did a great job of selling it. I mean, there was a little like, you did a little teaser thing, which was not even like, it's not like you had to go out and film like minutes of it. It was like a little tiny tease. And it looked so good that let alone we know you, let alone, of course, we want you to succeed. And this sounds like such a great idea and concept. Like it was a pretty easy yes to be able to support you in the ways that I could. So I was so happy to. And it obviously was the right choice because Party People is so good.
Thank you.
And I love that you went with that. I had no idea though that you have anxiety and social anxiety basically in big settings. Fascinating, because you come off as so calm, cool, and collected. So what's the goal with Party People from here on out? What do you want to do with it?
I've had a wonderful time at festivals, have had the pleasure of playing in some great places. People have been so kind and given such great feedback. I've gotten to show it to some people that I really admire.
Yeah.
And they've been really kind about it and giving great feedback as well.
Yeah.
I'm considering developing it into a feature, thinking about doing that. But there's other stuff I want to write too. And I think more than anything, it gave me the confidence to be like, okay, yeah, like I can do this. I know people who can do this with me. I've proved that I can do it. And it was hard. The days that we were shooting, it was that weekend in September in LA where it was like record-breaking heat. And the house we were shooting in, like we did not have air conditioning. There were so many obstacles that I'm like, man, next time, like, and I had so many extras. I mean, there had to be.
Yeah.
This is a party.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, next time I'm not going to write a short that is dependent on the extras showing up.
Oh, they just didn't show up.
A lot of people didn't show up.
Because of the heat?
Because of the heat and because of people are just, flaky.
Yeah, especially in LA.
Especially in LA. And then so many people like the night before would be like, hey, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to make it. And I'm like, but it's so important that you do. Like, it's literally so important. So we were just pulling in like members of the crew, like changing their shirts.
Yeah.
Just whoever, like Carter, he laughs because Carter's in like the very, very back.
Yeah.
Just like, hello.
Really? So
Josh is in it. Yeah. Like,
is he really?
I was just like, sorry, like, you all have to be in it. Like,
I'm kind of
that's just
sad.
how it is.
I'm kind of sad I wasn't called.
I should have called you. You'd have pulled focus. It'd be like, Danielle Savory? Is that Danielle Savory?
We'll definitely have to do something together. But it's so good, and you had such a great time. And is it nearing its end of the festival circuit?
It is playing, I'm not sure when this will air, but it's playing at Pasadena Film Fest on April 11th. That will be our last public screening. And then I'm going to figure out where to put it from there.
And you wrote it yourself?
Yeah.
And so do you like writing? Would you love
writing.
to continue writing?
Yeah. I'm already writing.
So where did that come from?
I've always loved writing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So was that at a young age too?
That was from a very young age. I have some of my first memories are from being in pre-K. I would draw terrible pictures, and then I would sit with my pre-K teacher, and I couldn't write yet, but I would tell her, I would like illustrate a story, and then I would tell her what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
And she would write it and make a little book for me, and then I would give it to my mom.
So you love telling stories.
I love telling stories. That's what it all has boiled down to. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
In a myriad of ways.
Oh my God, but how interesting. And we never talked about that.
We didn't. Yeah.
So that's pretty amazing. So you're just are you taking writing classes, or is this just instinctual and natural?
Just freeballing it. I'm just figuring it out.
It's obviously working because Party People is amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm so excited for where that goes from here.
Mm-hmm.
So you have Party People auditioning for everything that's out there.
Trying.
Would love to be in a Pokemon movie.
Would love to be in a Pokemon movie.
Love it. Any other dreams and aspirations that you'd love to speak into existence?
I don't think so.
I mean, that's a lot. This is a good one.
That is a lot. I've always said I would love to play a soccer player. Like I would love to play I said I wasn't good enough to be professional in the real world, but I want to play professional in a movie.
It's the beauty of acting, isn't it?
It's the beauty of acting.
You know, I always want to be a lawyer, but I can pretend to be one.
Pretend to be one, yeah. I can pretend.
I'm so excited for what the future holds for you. Is there anything looking back on your life that you might have done differently?
Oh my gosh. I don't think so. Because even the things that I would say, like, I don't know if XYZ would have happened if I would have changed that. Like sometimes I really, really wish I went to school for film and TV or for screenwriting. I wish that I got those technical skills, but then I wouldn't have met my husband. And then like, I wouldn't have, come out here in the same way. And who knows if I didn't come out here in the same way, if things would have unfolded how they have. So like, I don't know.
Are you someone who wants to have a family?
Yeah.
Is that something that you feel or you're putting on hold until a certain goal is set in your career, or do you just feel when you're ready?
I've never been in any sort of rush. Like when we got married, I said I wanted to be married for 10 years before ever even considering having kids. But now like 10 years went by so fast. I'm like, is it already time? Like I don't know yet. And of course, my mom all the time is like, what's going on? But yeah, I do think it's hard thinking like, oh, well, if I have kids now and I don't have the momentum I want, like, will that derail everything? But then again, I see so many moms working in the industry and that are actresses and like, they make it work. And I had one friend who I've always remembered this, and I think about it all the time. It's a couple, and Josh and I were at dinner with them, and I was basically telling them my fears of like, well, I'm just worried that I'm going to have to put my dreams on hold to raise my kids, or I'm going to have to abandon my dreams altogether. And he was like, no, it really more becomes about you get to have your kids watch you pursue your dreams, and it becomes all the more beautiful because of that. He's like, it really doesn't feel like you need to throw them out. He's like, it just becomes more exciting. And I'm like, oh, I've never thought about it that way. So I think about that all the time.
It's a beautiful way to put it.
Isn't that a great way to put it?
Is Josh like ready?
Yeah. Josh would be ready like any day. Like he's just ready to be a dad. And I'm like, but also he tours for work and he's pursuing his dreams, and it's just complicated.
It is. And as they say, I mean, they always say there's never a right time, but you'll know when you know, just like you knew when you met him that you're like, this is the man that I'm going to be with. And just like you knew the day when you watched Dakota Fanning that you're like, I'm going to be an actress.
Yeah.
I am so excited we got to talk not just once, but twice. I'm trying to think if there's anything we missed the second go around that we had talked about in the first round, but I don't think there is.
Nothing super pertinent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for your patience with me, for doing this again with me.
Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely adore you. I think you are just such a special human being, and we barely know each other. We've only really hung out. I mean, now it's more and more, but usually in group settings.
I was gonna say we've been around each other for like some years.
Yeah.
But we've really only hung out like this a handful of times.
Yeah. And we keep saying like dog walk and
Let's
coffee.
hang out.
Like it needs to happen. But I really do. You are someone that I just admire every time I see you. I find you just somebody who lives life honestly.
Oh.
And it's very inspiring. So I just wanted to constantly tell you
Thanks.
that.
So nice.
Of course. It's true. And now we're going to eat some of this amazing banana bread, and we're going to do a little quiz of, so do you think you are sweet or savory?
I think I'm savory.
Okay.
I hope that I answer. I wonder if I'll say the same things.
Well, I got a new quiz for you.
Oh, a new quiz. I was going to say, I wonder if like it changes day to day.
So I have a new one. I don't know which one I like better, but I have a new quiz that is going to hopefully help. Like, we'll see. And it'll be interesting. I'll have to look back. I can't remember what you got last time.
I think I got like so savory.
You did.
Yeah. And you were like, wow, normally people are right down the middle, and you really.
You know yourself. I think that's a part of it too. You do know yourself.
I think I do.
Do you think growing up in a household that was so stable helped you kind of build who you were as a person, or do you think that was just life? Like your trajectory in life is what made you?
I think that was just life. I feel like my family, everyone really knows who they are as a person. I just kind of grew up around people who knew who they were. I guess that rubbed off on me.
So you had really good examples.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
I know that is not always the case, and so I'm very grateful.
When you explain who you are as a person, what would you say are like your top 3 traits about yourself?
I agree with you, and I am a pretty calm person overall.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like I'm grounded. I don't know if you know how weird I am, but I'm pretty weird.
In what sense?
I'm just kind of silly.
How does that present itself?
So many ways. I don't know. Weird sense of humor. I have like 900 voices I talk to Birdie in. I think we all do to a degree.
Yeah. What are some of those voices?
I don't know if I can do one of them because I don't know if it's offensive.
Okay.
I like to talk to her like a little Russian lady. She's like a little babushka. I like to talk to her like that.
I don't think that's offensive
at
all.
It's actually modeled off of, is it from Hercules or Anastasia?
I know.
It's like
Anastasia. I think it's Anastasia.
It's the little like bat.
From
Anastasia.
What I love is that you reference Anastasia, because out of movies from our childhood, nobody references Anastasia. And
they also think it's a Disney movie. It's not.
I don't even know who made it.
I don't either, but people are like, oh, Anastasia, like one of the Disney princesses. And I'm like, no, she's not. It's a completely different thing.
No, completely different. But oh my gosh, I really want to rewatch that.
It's a great movie.
Yes, the little bat.
Little bat.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's offensive. I mean, I could be wrong. The idea of starting a podcast was really scary because I was like, I just don't want to say something that's going to offend somebody. But I think after so many years of being active on social media, there are people, obviously, if you do something offensive and you need to apologize for it, there's that obviously category.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's the category of just people that want to be offended. And I realized that, because like I had stuff in the past where someone's gotten offended, and I'm someone who does like to take accountability.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll rewatch it and I'll look at it and I'll have all my friends in my life be like, was it? If I didn't, then I'm not going to apologize for something I didn't do.
Right.
And I do feel like social media has this world where if you get enough people with loud voices that want to blame you for something, you can be blamed for something. And you almost convince yourself that you did it.
Yeah. Or you settle and you're just like, I guess I'll just apologize.
Yeah, just to make it go away.
Yeah.
But I'm apologizing for, it's basically admitting guilt to something you didn't do.
Right.
How did we get on that? Oh, what else makes you weird?
I don't know. I feel like you just gotta
know you more.
You just gotta know me more.
You just got little weird things, but you're a calm person.
Quirks. Yeah.
But you're someone who also has social anxiety in large settings.
Yeah.
Like at a concert?
No, not if I'm like expected to be meeting and talking to people.
Got
more.
it.
If I love to just like be in a crowd.
Got it.
And just be swallowed by the crowd, you know?
Yeah.
But if I'm like going into a room at a party and I don't know anyone,
yeah, it's scary.
It's scary.
It is scary. It takes a certain amount of, yeah. It's scary. I get you.
It's scary.
Okay, so you think you're savory. Mm-hmm. Are you ready for this rapid round?
I'm ready.
By the way, why did you, I have got to figure out a way to incorporate the food in more. Like it was such a pivotal point of the podcast and now it's become this like afterthought.
You're like, oh, dang it.
Yes, the food.
The food.
Why did you choose this
banana bread
to eat? Besides the fact that it's delicious.
It's the morning right now and this is probably one of my favorite things in Los Angeles to eat in the morning, which is the banana bread from John and Vinny's.
So you were like, where's the water? I went to go grab it. I'm like, where is it? You just are like, I want to eat it because it's yummy.
It's delicious. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Now, question about it. Did having that here in front of you, like, did it make you more relaxed knowing that you got to eat food or did it do absolutely nothing?
I don't know if it did anything.
Yeah.
But I'm really enjoying eating it right now.
That's good at least. Okay, let's do this rapid round.
Okay.
Waffles or tacos?
Wow, that is so very different. What time is it when I'm eating them? Tacos.
Romantic comedy or psychological thriller?
Psychological thriller.
Fresh flowers or scented candles?
Scented candles.
A quiet bookstore or a loud concert?
A quiet bookstore.
Golden hour or midnight?
Golden hour.
Apologize first or wait for an explanation?
Unfortunately, wait for an explanation.
Silk or leather?
Leather.
People pleaser or truth teller?
A little of both. Probably people pleaser, if I'm totally honest.
A warm hug or a firm handshake?
Probably a firm handshake.
Ask for permission or ask for forgiveness?
Ask for forgiveness.
Doubt yourself or double down?
Depends on the day. I'll say doubt myself.
Emotional or analytical?
Analytical.
Safety or risk?
Both probably risk.
Second chances or one strike and you're out?
Second chances.
Write the hero or write the villain?
Ooh. Wait, what does that mean?
Like
what does write the hero? Oh, writing
like actually
it.
Write it.
Okay. Write the villain.
Heart on your sleeve or cards close to your chest?
Cards close to my chest.
Seek advice or trust your gut?
Trust my gut.
Nostalgia or the future?
Nostalgia.
Forgiveness or boundaries?
Both. Forgiveness.
Team player or lone wolf?
Team player.
Sweet talk or real talk?
Real talk.
Keep the peace or start the conversation?
Keep the peace.
Validation or results?
Results.
Morning cuddle or morning workout?
Morning workout.
Cozy cabin or penthouse suite?
Cozy cabin.
Vulnerability or strength?
Strength.
Be the muse or be the mastermind?
Be the mastermind.
Classic or trendsetter?
Classic.
Same circle or power network? Small circle or power network?
Small circle.
Sugarcoat it or give it to me straight?
Give it to me straight.
I think you.
I don't know. I feel like that time was more mixed.
Nope, you're savory.
No.
You are savory. You know yourself so well.
I do. There was some on there that could have gone either way, though.
It's a tough one. It definitely, like, it's fun to try and switch it up. And as we know, as I've said always and always, it's like life is a little bit of both, and depending on where we're at in our life. But I have a feeling you're someone that was probably always a little more savory.
Yeah.
And I admire that about you, that you're someone that, like, even just hearing those answers is like, you're someone who's like, listen, I just want the peace in life. And I'm willing to, like, forget and, like, forgive and move on. And, like, I'm just, like, picking up on a lot of those things. And you're like, but I also am someone who's going to give a firm handshake and, like, I'm going to tell the truth and I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be me. And that's really been something that's worked well for you.
Yeah.
And
so
I think that comes hand in hand with knowing who you are. I'm trying to think if there's anything we didn't cover because I just want to make sure. Like, was there any traumatic event in your life that we needed to cover and talk about? I mean, you've lived a really nice life.
It's been pretty nice so far.
With a nice family and an amazing husband, and I just think it's beautiful that you were able to figure out so much of that so early on in life. It's definitely something to, admire.
Thank you.
But do you have anything else you want to add about Jane?
Oh, about Jane. I mean, because you had asked me last time mentors that I have in my life or like unlikely mentors. And she's the first one that pops into my head.
Yeah.
She's had an incredible life. And I think I've told you before, like her life, it would be like premium television. Like it would be prestige TV.
Yeah.
Like win Emmys.
Mm-hmm.
She grew up on fairgrounds in Illinois, which back in the day was like such a big deal. Like that was where people went to see like celebrities and shows.
She grew up on them though. What do you mean?
She grew up on them. So her family owned the state fair and they lived on the fairgrounds.
In Chicago?
In Illinois.
Illinois.
Okay,
so somewhere. Okay.
They also owned a bunch of horses and had huge horse races at these fairs. So her family like grew up like racing horses.
Yeah.
The fairgrounds. They would have all these, the biggest like celebrities you could think of the time, like Bob Hope, like Louis Armstrong, like Frank Sinatra, like all these people would come stay with them to perform at the fair. So she like grew up around all these mega stars of the time. Wow. But then there was also like families who didn't like her family and like their horse barn got burnt down and they like think it was this conspiracy. Like just picture like 1930s, 40s, like fairgrounds, like in prestige TV with like horse racing and like intrigue and like backstabbing. Like so good.
Taylor, you need to write this.
It's like so over my head to write that. Like I don't think I could even wrap my head around where to begin with something like that. But it would
Jane
be amazing.
Is still alive.
She is.
So she's a perfect source.
She is.
And you could write it in her honor.
I could. I don't know if she like doesn't watch TV, like famously, unless it's sports.
Okay.
So I don't know how she would feel about that. Maybe I'll talk to her about that.
I think it'd be interesting.
It'd be so good.
And you could make it, you could also say, I'm going to twist it and make it more of like a psychological horror thing and just make it kind of roughly based on that.
Roughly based on that. Mm-hmm.
So she was a huge mentor in your life.
Yeah.
What wisdom did she instill you with?
She's also a Christian woman.
Mm-hmm.
But she's very like, no one walks all over her. Like she's such a leader in her community and like many communities. Like she knows everyone. She comes out here all the time because she just like has friends all over the world and is like parts of committees and like just everyone knows her. Like people in government. Like she just has she commands respect from everyone she meets and just like says exactly what she means but is very kind and just like doesn't take any BS. She's the best.
I love that.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Do you feel like you learned a lot about who you want to be as a person by watching her?
Yeah. And I learned like life doesn't have to slow. Like you can still do all the things you want to do. Like as you're getting older, like keep doing it. Like keep making a difference. You don't have to like wind down at a certain age. You know, she's the coolest.
Wow. What an inspiring person.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing everything with me.
Thanks for asking.
Thank you, Taylor. Until we have to do it a third time.
Until a third time.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to have you on, Taylor.
Such a pleasure to be on. Thank you, Danielle. We did it.